Back at it on a Friday. Let's break these babies down. Charles, state championship throughout this weekend. Tomorrow, two big ones. And let's start with the smallest one, the 3A state championship. Estancia, the 6th seed, because who owes who is going to host the #1 overall undefeated Clayton Yellow Jackets. They're going to come visit Estancia. We're going to be there for you. You can go to the ProViewNetworks.com, click on the website. It'll take you to the NFHS network where you would have to subscribe to watch the game. We'll have it for you, though, the live feed of it.
Live feed is going to be a good game. Can Clayton be challenged? This is why you play the games. No one, they haven't been tested all year.
Well, the interesting thing is, Charles, the only one who tested them all year long was Estancia. And it was a 6-point win for Clayton. The only team that even got within one score of Clayton all year. Clayton, in fact, put up 50 against 9 of their opponents this season. That's how good they've been. Now, the #1 seed, though, has to make the travel, and they've got to play Estancia, who's giving them problems. Can Estancia pull the upset?
Wow. I mean, I want to go with Estancia. I want to, because I know they're within 6, as you mentioned. Clayton's this powerhouse. They're coming down. They might be a little overconfident, but I'm gonna go with Clayton closing out the deal. They're gonna seal the deal, go undefeated, state title in Clayton. And shout out to Alan Armijo. That's his hometown, so he'll be celebrating on Saturday.
I'm not afraid to go opposite with you because I've already won the picks. It's all said and done. Adam, a.k.a. The Real Deal, has done it. He's locked it up, #1. You'll always hear that from me, Charles. So I'm not afraid to go against you here. So I'm going to go with the upset pick. I'm going to go with Estancia with an upset win. I'm going to say it's 22-21, a 2-point conversion with about 40 seconds to go to win it. The crowd's going to go nuts, and they're going to claim a state championship in upset fashion over Clayton.
I'm going with a 20-14 type of game. I think it's going to be really cold because the weather has been bad all weekend.
Don't say that. So, I got to be there.
I think it's going to be – well, you might see some snow, my man. So I think it's going to be one of those really old-school football games. They're going to play for a championship, but Clayton's going to pull it out.
So you got Clayton all day long.
All day. Don't matter.
No questions asked.
Yes, Mr. Self-proclaimed Real Deal. So
yeah, that was what
it's cool.
I just said that.
Hashtag like Apollo
deal
Creed.
with it.
You gave yourself your own nickname. So what we have next?
All right. Well, let's move on up in the world. Awkwardly, Ruidoso and Cobre were supposed to go play at Ruidoso. Well, Ruidoso generously says, okay, we'll meet you halfway. The NMAA agrees with it. So at the Field of Dreams, which I think is a shorter ride for Cobre, is going to take on Ruidoso. So that's your 4A state championship in a neutral location. Should be a big crowd on hand. Everyone's expecting it. Ruidoso trying to claim that state title in Cobre. This is a battle. A lot of people thought Ruidoso was the hot team coming into this tournament. Nobody really that I talked to had picked Cobre to make it this far. Where do you see this?
No. It's virtually now a home game for Cobre. As you mentioned, shorter drive. I'm still trying to figure out why Ruidoso agreed to this.
I know.
I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna go with Cobre pulling off the upset. Then I'm gonna go with Ruidoso fans being upset because they chose to go down the Field of Dreams. They should say, the administration is gonna get in trouble after all this. Cobre with the win. They're gonna win this. I'm going 25-20.
Ruidoso's going to win this, Charles, and they're not even going to struggle with it, I think. I think Ruidoso's on fire. I'm going to go 45-20, and I think they claim the state championship.
Think so? At
the Field of Dreams. How nice of them to give Cobre a chance to bring fans there, maybe more lucrative for both programs. I like it. I like it. A little compromise, Charles.
You know what?
Make everybody happy.
I don't know if that's compromise or cockiness. Because if it was an opponent that you respected a little more, there's no way you give away a home game. There's no way you give away a home game if you have respect for that opponent. You're saying, no, you're going to come up here to Ruidoso. I'm going to make you play us on our home turf. We're going to win this game. So I'm thinking they already got it made. They're thinking we're going to this game already. We're not afraid of Cobre. Might as well go to the Field of Dreams.
Well,
I hope Cobre make them pay for this.
The Field of Dreams will be quiet because no one's playing there tonight. But Berlin's going to be rocking and rolling because they're hosting the 5A state championship. Yes, 4A last year, all these teams jumped up to 5A, and guess who they're taking on? With who they started it all off with. Yes, the Bulldogs of Artesia. Artesia crushes Berlin in their opener, 41-14. Berlin has not lost since then and have looked fantastic. They host the Bulldogs in that state championship. That's tonight. Richard Tripp's going to have the call. Our guy, Manny Lucero, will be there as well. I can't wait to see the outcome of this one, Charles. What do you think?
A shot at redemption. Berlin, a chance to avenge their only loss of the season.
They had a couple wins against Centennial, Goddard. They had great
beginning
wins.
of the season, so maybe they're thinking that wasn't the real team. That wasn't the real Berlin. But then you have this Artesia team. You have Houghton at quarterback, slinging the rock around. Wilkerson in the backfield, running for big yards. I'm sitting on a fence. I'm trying to figure it out, Adam.
You don't know.
I don't know. But that's
let me tell you, I know.
Who
Hollings is going to come in and
so?
he's going to sling that rock around for 350. He's going to throw for 3 touchdowns, and it's going to be no problem. Artesia, again, is going to blow this one out.
Wow.
I think Artesia wins it 42-27, and it's a late touchdown by Berlin that keeps them in it.
Wow.
I think, Las Lunas is faithful. Berlin, they're going to be upset on a Friday night. Tonight is not their night. Artesia takes it back home.
So no way that you think
Nope.
with the revenge factor.
I don't even think it's
close.
close.
With the factor that they've grown as a team.
I don't even know why they're playing the game.
You don't know why?
No, I'm just going way too far.
You know what? Artesia has to be very confident coming to the game because Berlin did not have a good offensive performance last weekend. A lot of things went their way, kickoff returns, long plays. So I'm agree with you on this.
Artesia's only loss, oddly enough, is to Hobbs, who was playing really good at the beginning of the year. That's Artesia's only blemish. But we also said Berlin's only blemish is to Artesia.
We said that. I'm going with Artesia as well. I just think when you have a quarterback like Houtling back there throwing that ball around, as we both talked about, and then you have Wilkerson to complement that, what happens is Travis Wilkerson get these humongous lanes to run in now because you're so worried about guarding the pass. I think he's going to run for actually 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think he's going to be the difference in the game. That's what I'm going with. Artesia, 49, Berlin. Sorry, Berlin.
I thought you were going Berlin.
No, I never said that.
I thought that's what you said earlier. You just changed your mind last second.
Wait a minute, but you shouldn't listen to what I say anyway. I was second place,
I'm just
right?
curious what you were. Yeah, you're right. You're the one who brought it up, not me.
I'm just saying, so I have nothing to lose.
So we just laid out 3 championship games for you. We've got one more we'll break down, and obviously that's the 6A. But Charles, real quickly, with the 3 games that we just talked about and mentioned, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm interested to see if Berlin is going to come out and really just be angry about losing that opener and the fact that probably no one is picking them to win this game. I'm interested to see what they're going to do against an Artesia team that's very explosive and a Berlin team that struggled to put up actual offensive drives in the playoffs. So I don't know. I think Berlin's defense is up to the task. I just don't know if they got the offensive firepower.
I'm curious if the atmosphere is going to be more electric because it's a neutral siding, about an hour-and-a-half drive for Ruidoso, hour drive for Cobra, I think. Those fans meet up. I hope it's going to be electric. That's what I'm most interested to see. But I do think
we love when the fans go out.
Ruidoso is going to end up winning. So we broke it all down, right? There's nothing left to cover.
But
except the 6A championship. Come on back and we'll break it down for you.
Break it down.